Towards the end of the 80s and the early 90s, Heavy D and the Boyz um, were one of the most well-known hip-hop groups in the world. Heavy D was one of the most well-liked rappers. Interesting story. He was born in Jamaica. He came to the U.S. with his parents and settled in Mount Vernon, New York, in Westchester County, not far from New York City. And his originality was that he could also do ragamuffin, and he had that track with a Super Cat. Pretty well. He had two tracks with a Super Cat, if I'm not mistaken. The one I liked the most was "Them Know Where We." That's a great song, and yeah, I mean, Heavy D, he had a bunch of hits throughout his career. Unfortunately, he passed. Rest in peace. And yeah, well, so his originality is that he could that's part of this or of his originality, that he was good in hip hop, and he could also be a good ragamuffin singer, but he never cursed. Heavy D is one of the few rappers who never cursed. I mean, he made it a point of not cursing, and when people ask him about not cursing, people probably thought it was a religious thing or something like that. But he maybe he had, there was some kind of motivations, which could be religious or moral, but he said that he could say all that he wanted to say without cursing. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's to think about it this way. When you are tempted to curse, ask yourself. Could I fully express, whatever I wanted to express, whether it is a state of frustration or anger? Could I express that state of mind verbally without cursing? Then, if you can say yes, then you don't need to curse. Easy.